Well, hello, welcome people. Welcome to my show. Now, what I would like to talk about today is some pretty serious fucking issues. I mean, what the hell? Space nukes? Russian space nukes? We got fucking all kinds of shit going on. This is why we have to just talk as regular citizens, as people. Get together, enjoy our company, and learn things about each other, things about society, things about our identity. See, that's the thing, that I believe that people have lost their identity. What do I mean by that? We live in a society that is so full of people who are without a full and true identity to themselves. They just exist. They just exist in the ether. They just fucking are what they are. Like they don't feel like they're a part of anything real. They just feel like they're just a cog in the machine. And this is the biggest problem, is that people just don't have really any identity. They don't know who they are as a person. And when they don't know who they are as a person, they don't know who they are as a community. And all these issues just bash against each other, because how can people be be any what bit like themselves when they have no community? That's the truth. I think that there is a possibility that we can fix this. I think there's an awesome possibility that this is entirely fixable. Not only is it fixable, but it's doable. You see, if we found a way where we could take all these individual communities and get them to interact with each other at like special social centers, like giant places. There'd be like arcades there, there'd be like video games there, there'd be like fucking food and amazing things. And we just said, we're adopting a free society here, people. We're adopting what is known as the most utopian society that human could ever find. I mean, think about it for a second. Just think about it for a second. It's possible. It's possible. We can do it. We can do it. I believe in comedy, and I believe in ourselves. And what we need to learn about is, we need to learn about each other. And we need to learn about everything else that could be, and should be, and would be. See, if we build things up to be better, what's gonna maintain that, you know? You talk about Tucker Carlson and Fox News and the rot that's going on in America. It's just something that can be felt even in all countries, all around the world. And nowhere has the epicenter of society ever gone in America, in the United States of America. And you know, the whole world kind of looks to Western life as, you know, is this the proper way human civilization should be living? And the truth of the matter is that nobody fucking knows. Nobody's made fucking society yet. Nobody's made the perfect society yet, I think. I don't think it has been made, but it could be made. And what I'm telling you is that it should be made. I mean, people, how can I phrase it in a way that people may understand? Is that potentially we're at the cusp of human civilization. Something big happens, dramatic happens. You know, we saw Tycho Carlson with Vladimir Putin, like talking, like that was like the most fucking viewed thing ever. Like, what the fuck is that about? Jon Stewart's return was just fucking champion. What a brilliant man that Jon Stewart is. He's really, you know what? I think he's one of the greatest leaders of humankind. Is that I think that Jon Stewart really, nobody's been like him before, and nobody's been like, nobody's been like Muhammad Ali yet. And it's like these people have individual identities that are unique to the human race. Trump's one of them. Trump is a very unique human and individual. Albert Einstein was one. Charlie Sheen's one, and he's just like, every one of them is a unique individual, very special for mankind. And we're on this precipice where all these unique individuals, you got Kim Jong-un, you got freaking Putin, you got like Trump, you got freaking Bill O'Reilly, you got all these people, and they're just kind of verging into the nexus of human civilization, and before long, shit's gonna hit the fan. I mean, it won't hit the fan. It can't. But, you know, things can happen to these situations, and they're very dangerous. So you gotta watch the news, and you gotta think to yourself about just how misinformation spreads online. You know, you never really know what you're gonna see online nowadays. And with things like AI and AI technology, and soon they're being the ability to make fucking full-length movies, you know, so fucking shit we see about Trump and his legal proceeding might not even be fucking real, it might be AI technology. So, I mean, that's my message for people, is just really watch out and state the facts and learn to love science. Because science is just the greatest thing ever. It's just, science is made for humanity to explore with our minds and to learn about just the nature of this bizarre experience that it's called living, and have a good time. That's what it's all about. And you know, back to my point about the different peoples that are, you know, there's just all these different human beings, and they were like important to history, you know? These one individuals lived their lives, and you never knew about the nuances of their day-to-day life, like when they took a shit, or when they had a bath, or when they did all these things. And you know, people like people who were alive during World War II, you know, all the generals and the heroes, and that they lived. These people lived and died, and some of them we know about in history, and some of them we just will never know about. But they were all individuals, and they all had their own individual ideas. And you know, some of the things that these people did impacted our lives, and we may not even know it. You know, obviously things like Thomas Edison and, you know, Oppenheimer, they all, like, those are important people who did important things that kind of changed life, you know, as we know it. And I think we're going on that direction, and we're ready for the next person, you know, the next big thing that would just make the world explode and become a different place. And that's happened all throughout our history. I mean, like the Roman Empire, shit fell, shit collapsed. Could happen again. Could happen again. Just those changes in the courses of human history that can sort of happen and then don't happen sometimes. These are bad things. Obviously, you know, people don't like change. That's the thing that I've learned about Westerners. Westerners don't like change. They don't like to give things up. That's the thing. And the people are kind of the way they are just because they have no choice but to not be. And it's unfortunate, and some people suffer because of that. They suffer because they can't be all that they truly can be. You know, and that's a deeply shitty thing. That's like walking through shit. It's like walking through, and like, it's like you step in dog shit with a barefoot. That's what it feels like getting through today's world, doesn't it? It feels like stepping in dog shit with bare feet. And you know what? That's what I'm expressing to every single human being out there that ever watch this video. Is just enjoy. Just soak it all in. Just soak up the hilarity and the funniest thing, because you know what? Life is the biggest fucking joke ever told. So every moment of every day you should make fun, because it's all a big joke. Anyways, if your joke is not told, then what kind of person really are you? What kind of places have you been? And what kind of show are you going to put on? When you're the entertainer, when you're the person with the spotlight on you, when you've got lights shining down from Ohio all over you, just all the fuck over you, where will you be when you have nowhere else to go? That's my point. And you know, we don't have to listen to everything the news tells you. They feed you half bullshit anyway. I mean, look at advertising. They advertise you do shit. When have you seen an advertisement that says, look, I'm gonna go and get that fucking shit? And you know what? They still put that shit all over the fucking news and shit. They still put the advertising in your fucking goddamn face, even though you'll never buy that stupid fucking bullshit. Or you don't care about that celebrity. Or you don't want to talk about that politician. It's okay to just step back sometimes. Just step back. Just step back from everything. You know, you just gotta take, you go over, you go the back road, and you leave. You just don't argue, you don't talk, you just say, I'm done. I'm done. I walk away. And it's okay to do that. In fact, it's encouraged. Because you'll never win an argument with every idiot online. You just never will. There's no way to do it. If you win an argument with every fucking asshole you ever meet, you can't. What am I even talking about? You can't win it. You can't win an argument with some people. It's just impossible. It's like Donald Trump. You're trying to lasso. I'm the best person ever. Huh? When I was a person, they made me, and now I'm the best person there ever was. I'm fucking Trump. You know, he's just so annoying. You know, he's like that stupid, annoying fucking Dorcas who you just always have to listen to about on TV. Like, I don't care about him. He could be the president of the United States coming up. He's a fucking talk show. He's from probably the most cringeworthy TV show of all time, The Apprentice. You're fired. You're fired. You have the one with big tits can stay. Trump, you gotta love him. You gotta love him. But you know what? But that's what I'm saying, is that you don't have to care. You don't have to make a choice. All you have to do is take the facts and absorb whatever drama you think might come about you. You know, a wise man told me once, a very wise man, in fact, probably one of the most wisest men of all time, said, Tyler, keep your sunny side up. And he also said another thing. He said, you're going to make it out of life alive. You're going to make it out of life alive. That's what he told me. Wisest man I've ever met in my entire life. That's what his name was. Smithers, some of them called a stout man, a robust man, a man with nothing but his own socks. And I slept in the same room as this man, and I learned from him. And you know what he taught me? He said, Tyler, keep your sunny side up. And that's what I've done since that moment. I've always kept my sunny side up. And I've never looked down on people. Well, a couple. not a few. A few, a lot of people I've looked down upon. But what I'm trying to say is that I have always kept my sunny side up. and I always will.